Don't talk shit. My sink's not dirty. Guys who makes you serve, bitch. I'm over here making dinner. I just want to let you know that can't nobody hold me down. Can't nobody take my pride. What am I having for dinner? Spaghetti. Spaghetti, and I'm having. I'm gonna make a garlic bread if I could get the bread to defrost. Um, right now, how I make my spaghetti, I take a hamburger patty, 1/3 hamburger patty, because it's just easier that way. I defrost it. I didn't really defrost this one. I just cooked it on low. Um, I already made my pasta. I made my pasta with distilled water. I made it al dente and then I just let it sit in the water because our tap water is not the best and I don't want to rinse it with tap water. And I didn't make ice cubes, so it's just gonna have to be al dente plus the extra sucked up distilled water juice. I can't wait. I'm gonna make a garlic bread. My pasta sauce is hot honey. The bread. So bread. This homemade bread is like probably way older than it should be. Been in the freezer for a minute, but it's thawing out nice. So I'm gonna cook that for my garlic bread. I'm about to shred some Manchego cheese. Mix that with a little bit of garlic and butter. And make the best garlic breads. Speaking of butter, let me take the butter out the fridge. Oh shoot, I gotta get it out the freezer. Did I even get more butter? Shit. I got one at least. So this butter gotta, look at my butter, grass-fed motherfucker bitch. Cause that's the best way. Sometimes it tastes kind of grassy, you know, like grass-fed beef. I think this is grass-fed beef too. And it tastes kind of funky sometimes. That was a cooking timing mistake because the butter motherfucker has to defrost now. So my meal is ill-timed because the meat's going to be ready, sauce going to be ready, pasta going to be ready, and then I'm just going to be cooking the bread. I should have started the bread motherfucking first. But I can't. I got veggies in there for 29 more minutes, so it's going to be at least 30 minutes before I eat. Probably 40 minutes, closer to an hour. Timing shit. Should have started the veggies first. Oh well. So now my meat is done cooking. I'm gonna drain the oil. This is my oil collector. Because I don't drain oil into my sink because I'm not the asshole. So drain the oil to the sink. So now, that's already lean meat. I think it's just now leaner, a little bit leaner. Wash my hands because I think it's mold spores on top of there. I gotta wash my hands every fucking 5 minutes. So, wash my hands. I think the bread's ready for me to cut it. Here's a cutting board. Instead of using the front side that's been out in the open, turning that bitch over, I'm gonna cut on the back of it because that's probably cleaner, more likely. This my knife, risk it all. Here, waste more paper towels. You gotta, this is how, you know how expensive it is having motherfucking mold? That's the reason I can't move. I gotta pay $30 a month for paper towels just so I can wipe the mold spores off my fucking Kunrikan bread knife. Um, this lasted, I'll tell you, this lasted longer than the Henkel knife. My Henkel knife, due to where the thing's like pressure bound, whatever it is split. The plastic one is split. And ooh, if you touch bread, it's gonna get moldy wherever you touch it, because that's just what happens. Depends on how dirty your hands are. But I just need 2 little pieces. Homemade bread. It's a little dried out, a little freezer burn, but we'll deal with it. I just need a little bit. That's 1 slice. We're gonna have 2 nice slices. Should I do 2 fresh slices instead of freezer burny slices? Ooh, frozen bread cuts real nice. We'll just eat that and not worry about the rest of it, right? Save that. Frozen bread, frozen bread. It didn't defrost enough to make the fucking rest of it go bad, so we're done with that. Squeeze the air out the bag, because the air is what makes your shit get a fucking freezer bite on it. And then back in the freezer it goes, and then fucking pack that freezer. You know, it's actually better to have a packed freezer though, because your freezer doesn't have to cool as much. So if you keep your freezer packed like a motherfucker, you don't spend as much money keeping that shit cool. Wash my hands again, because I don't know what I touched. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So, did that again. Don't touch the handle. Don't know what's touched the handle. I don't really make chicken, so it's not that bad. Refrigerator. Okay, here's a couple things. First, we got hot honey marinara. I use like 1/3 of this because out of a jar, I could use a pound of beef, right? 1 jar of this, I use about a pound of beef, so I'll use 3 patties, and I'll have this for 3 meals. Love that shit. Next, I gotta grate the cheese. While we wait, I love so much cheese, so that's what we're gonna probably spend the next like 20 minutes on while I wait for the motherfucking veggies to finish before I get the motherfucking we gotta clean this one off again. This still clean. I didn't do nothing with it, so dry the knife off so I could cut the butter without putting bread shit on the butter. So now I don't know if this bread has grown mold in the freezer. If it has, oh well. I don't think that's a really easy thing to do. Try not to cut my hand when I'm doing this. Here, we're gonna do it on this counter. Yeah. So that's one. And then we're cutting it now so that it can soften up easier. That's 2, and then we're gonna do a half for each one. So real nice and buttery, and then I'm gonna do the garlic next. Butter. Keep the knife out. Garlic's next. Put the butter back away. I'm gonna put the butter back in the freezer because I think I still have 2 in my fridge. I'm just too lazy to get those bitches out. So we're gonna put this one back in the freezer. I did it first in, first out, but it's okay. It's okay. Shit. Throw this paper towel away now after I done cut the butter on my counter. Turn the heat back on the marinara sauce so I can match that with the fucking, I might want to put more sauce in there. That's enough? That's enough. No, I'm gonna put more sauce, I think. A little more sauce. A little more sauce, and while I'm in here, get the cheese. Cheese. Say it with me now. Sing it with me now. And a garlic. Garlic and cheese. Garlic and cheese. What else? More sauce. How much do I have left? Yeah, I still got enough left. Okay. Garlic cheese sauce. Sauce goes back. Garlic can stay out while I shred the cheese, I guess. Wash my hands again. I don't know anybody who washed their hands this much, but if you've been in my apartment, I mean, shit. You might understand. Okay, now we get to get out the dishes I'm going to use to eat it in and shred my shit. Because I like to do double duty. Everything's pretty much Pyrex. This is clean on the bottom, so I'm going to put it on my drying board. Right? Thinking about motherfucking contact transfer. Only thing that thing touches my hands. Clean hands. Calphalon motherfucking. Look at how nice that looks. 1/3 pound burger. Enough sauce. Make my pasta really good. Veggies about to be done. So what are we gonna do? We gotta get this ready. Manchego. And then what I do with this one, right? I don't know whether that is moldy mold or what. Just wipe that shit off the back of it. It's mold, it's not mold, we'll eat it, whatever. I'm gonna replace this the sticky wrap. See? Isn't that bad? It's whatever. Cheese is mold. We're gonna replace the sticky wrap this time because I've been doing that too many times. This whole thing, ooh, I just got cheese on the fucking thing that holds this. So we got two surfaces we gotta clean when I'm done cooking. Oops. Oh shit. Hi, Biddy. You came to say hi, yo mama. I just broke it. God damn. Just broke my little cheese shredder. Okay, we got it to pressure fit. Now we're just gonna, it's hot as a motherfucker in here. But it's okay because I don't want to blow mold spores everywhere. So now I'm just gonna start shredding my cheeseums. I'm gonna do it. No, I don't want to put that up there. Let's do it right here. I'm over here. Don't worry. I'll be right back. Shredding cheese, shredding cheese. Shredding cheese, shredding cheese. So I'm shredding enough cheese for the veggies, for the bread, for the pasta. It's going to be a lot of cheese. I could probably use a little food processing thing, but it's whatever. Oh, this is messy. Shredding cheese, shredding cheese. Kitty, get back from there. We gotta get manchego next time because I might use all of it. The next two pasta times, I'll probably use a lot of this shit. The reason I like imported cheese, it don't have rennet. American cheese has rennet. If you don't know what it is, look it up. I gotta wash my cutting board now because I got cheese on it. Okay. Sure it is getting hot in this bitch. You think I got enough cheese? Not for the bread and the pasta and the veggies. Oh, I gotta check on the motherfucking... hold on, take a break from shredding. Here we go. I could probably turn this one off now. Okay. So salsa ready. Almost ready to put this bitch in there. What I have to do... keep shredding until I'm ready to wrap the cheese up. I gotta flip the veggies, so I gotta... Oops, shit. Gotta clean the floor now. Cheese everywhere, everywhere. Okay. So, this can go over here. We're gonna wash this one. But I'm actually gonna put it on the pot because I'm gonna wash the pot and I don't want that to touch the sink. Cheese can go face down on the cheese, and while I wash my hands again. Count. You guys should have a counter. See how many times I wash my hands. While cooking food. Okay, so now it's getting less hot here. Let's flip veggies. This, we'll deal with it if spores got on it. Sporelina. Veggies is really hot, 450 degrees. They can take it. Flipping veggies. Flipping veggies. Flipping veggies. I like to put the cheese on my veggies once they're done. I season these up just a little bit. You saw, right? Okay, flipping veggies. I'm going to hang that for right there for now because I don't want to put it down. That was clean, so I can reach in here. I can touch this. Not worried about this too much. We're going to get a plastic wrap for the motherfucking, first make sure it's not a bug in there. We're going to get a plastic wrap, and that is cheese. Plastic wrap for the cheese. So, I gotta make it big enough, and I don't want to touch it. So. And we'll use, put that away. I can still use that drawer. Don't have bugs in it. This side is going to be the side that touched the cheese because it's the side I didn't touch. I don't want my cheese to mold prematurely. Okay. Okay. Pick up the cheese I dropped on the floor so I don't step on it. And then finish wrapping this up. Have you seen any roaches yet? No, that's right. Okay, then let's keep going. Freezer too full. I gotta put the tape back on it. Those are almost done. Pasta almost done. Okay, here we are at the garlic breadas. So, do I wash my hands again? No, this is going back in the oven. I don't care. I'm gonna spread the butter over the sink so that my bread crumbs don't get everywhere. Like real picky about how I do things. Super OCD. Just in case you guys were wondering. This might be too much butter. Every bit's covered, bitch. Okay. We could do this every day just so you can see I'm still eating. I'm not trying to get sick or nothing. They're trying to make me sick. which I gotta eat veggies and shit. Make sure my nutrients don't go down. I should have got those. I don't think I need supplements necessarily. Okay, butter ass bread. Okay, that's one. Everybody needs supplements now though, because we're old. Everybody's ass getting old. Um. Okay. So, how am I gonna do this? Try to get the butter on everything. It's gonna be really crispy because I cut the bread real thin. Next, I'm gonna put cheese on top. I really should do this on top of the fucking parchment paper, but I don't want to wash my hands again. Gotta clean the floor anyway. So now we're doing cheesy breads, cheesy breads, cheesy breads. I did the cheese first this time because I want the garlic to be kind of crunchy if I can. You trying to steal my energy? You never. You never. You gotta eat first. Quit doing methamphetamines. Okay. Here we go. I finished that. I'm gonna take a paper towel and really quickly wipe the floor so I don't step on none of that shit. And first we're gonna wipe the counter down so I don't have water on the edge of my counter. And then I'm gonna wipe the floor. Okay. Wipe the floor. Okay, wipe the floor pretty good. I don't have a bunch of shit on the floor now. I'm not stepping on it. Not tracking it through my house. Now I can wash my hands again. Okay. It might come out all at the right time, you know? Next, fucking hot shit. While the oven's on, I cannot turn on anything else because my air conditioner is gonna trip the power. So we just gotta leave that. I gotta get a spoon for the garlics. Ew, I touched it. Ah, dish rag probably got mold on it. We're just gonna risk it all. Garlic's pretty good about this shit. So just scoop from the top, not in the juices. That's a lot of garlic. A whole tablespoon of garlic. That's a lot of garlic. Okay, we could just spread that one around. And then we'll use this to eat. Less dishes to wash. Garlic gets to go back in the fridge. Back in the fridge. In my Jenga fridge. In my Jenga fridge. In my Jenga fridge. Here, hold on. Let me put a piece of tape on the Jenga fridge because it's busting open. Hope this holds. Yeah. Okay. So, I have this knife. I don't need it anymore. This could get washed with the rest of the shit. I'm going to put the Parmesan on top, not Parmesan, Manchego on top of the pasta sauce. Because the pasta sauce is about to go, whatchamacallit, pasta. This is going to go over here. Now I get to drain my pasta. And, oh, no, there's not too much water left to drain. It's going to come out just right. Maybe even a little more pasta than I was expecting. I could probably save the rest of this. I will. And I will use that for tomorrow's pasta. So pasta ready. Looking good, looking good. Sauce it up here. Let me spread the garlic. Spread the garlic out. Okay, garlic spread. We're gonna top the pasta with the salsa. By the time I'm finished washing my dishes, everything should be ready, so. Okay, there's that. Take the pasta I spilled in the sink and put it in the trash. Okay. Now I have 3 things to wash. 6 minutes, steady, fresh, year round. Okay. Pan semi-clean. Not really. At least there's no burnt stuff on it. And then we're gonna do little stuff, big stuff. So little stuff. Fresh soap each item. Clean the cheese grater. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna come out all at the same time, so we're good. We're good. I get to sit down and eat at the fucking right time. That one's done. Clean the motherfucking cheese grater right away, because I don't leave dishes in my sink because my neighbors got roaches. I haven't left dishes in my sink since they flooded it. Oh, therapy, cognitive therapy. Oh my God. Okay, make sure there's no fucking, no cheese, no oil. Because that's how you get mold. Because it feels good, it feels nice. Okay, let that one dry. I let that one dry on the stove because the stove's still hot. More fresh soap because we use it on the cheese. Clean the knife out. So if you don't do your dishes or as you're cooking, you're nastier than me. I don't do it all the time. Most of the time, though. Sometimes I like leave the pasta pot. But I gotta put the pasta away because I don't want it to grow mold. I used to be able to leave it out. Not anymore. Okay. Clean the spatula. Take the head off the spatula. Clean the inside of the spatula. Clean the inside of the spatula stick. Because you know this shit gets moldy too. Right? You try to dry that on its own, just dry it. It does not. I don't care. I've seen bamboo grow mold, so. Nope. Okay, so there's that. That's nice and clean. I don't feel no more oil on it. I still feel soap on my hand. Wash the soap off my hand. Keep rinsing till I don't feel no more soap. I'm going to leave this in 2 pieces until it dries with that on the angle. Now all I have is the pan in the pot to finish, and my food still got 2 minutes. We're golden, pony boy. Washing the fucking grease. I gotta wash the pan twice because last time I washed it, I put a cup in it to dry, and I tasted pasta. So I'm gonna wash it out once. I'm gonna make sure I go to the hottest water. Hot water, hot water. Rinse my sponge. Not rinse, wash the fucking sponge. See, the sponge is red. It should not be red. If you can't see it, oh well. But now I put more bleach soap on it, just in case. And now we're just washing the sponge out before I go wash the pan again. If you want to know how fucking dirty I am. Right? Now the water's too hot. No, I killed those germs. My sponge is not going to be stinky. Right? Hot ass fucking water kills germs. Sponge not stinky. Okay. And now, it's still got enough soap I could clean the rest of the pan out. I got to wash the sponge one more time after this anyway. Okay, so there we go. Clean all the pan out. Because you guys played around on my phone today and had me call all these people who I don't know if they're really going to help me or not. So that's way too hot for me to even touch. We got to cool it down for the rinse. Put this back up here because I don't want that in the dirty sink. Okay. Okay. Now we're doing the final rinse. And it doesn't feel greasy, nothing. Bottom and inside. Wash the bottom out. Because the bottom sat on the kitchen sink counter. I don't know what's on the sink counter. So right now, this dish feels clean to the touch. I'm still going to do it one more time. One more time because I don't want no fucking pasta smell on my shit. Okay. Now this the cold. It's like washing your clothes. Do you do the super rinse? I always do. Okay. So there goes that. All this water, I don't see no roaches. I had 2 people ask me if I got a roach infestation today. No, I do not. Okay, bottom feels real nice and clean. Top looks real nice, clean. Feels real nice, clean. I don't feel residue. Smells like soap. That's clean. Okay, that's done. Next thing we're going to do, we are going to take a sip of this drink because I'm thirsty as a motherfucker. Veggies are done. Ooh, I burnt them a little bit, but I like them like that. We're going to add the veggies to the motherfucking side of the pasta over here. Cruciferous vegetables. Brussels sprouts. I put all the cheese on the pasta already, so we're just going to have to eat it like this. Anybody? Oh, we got one watcher. My favorite friend, huh? Anybody watching? If you're watching and you're not cooking, what are you doing? You just watching somebody else eat? That's sad. Right? Unless you don't got nothing else to do. Did you already eat? Did you feed yourself? If you didn't feed yourself, it's no wonder why you watch everything I do. Got my food. Okay, am I going to be cheap? I am, and I'm going to reuse the motherfucking parchment paper. So here we go. Like this. Fold that bitch in half. Cheap ass. And then slide my garlic bread onto it. And hope that don't make too big a mess in the oven. If it does, I'll clean it. No gloves. No fucking. Ow! That's hot in my fingers wet. Oh, burnt myself. It's okay. Wash the cutting board now. Don't fucking skimp. And we gonna air fry, I guess, this shit for what? 6 minutes? 5 minutes? 4 minutes. Don't need that long. Soap on the cutting board. Scrubby, scrubby, scrub, scrub. Put this back. Scrub on both sides because one side touched the counterboard. Okay. Sponge still soapy, but I'm going to use that soap to clean the sponge. This one, we got to do cool water rinse because my hand, I just burnt it. Cool water rinse. Clean all that shit off. Oops, touch the side of the sink. Make sure you scrub that shit. Now, that's actually warm water still. Then we're going to do the hot water. Make sure everything gets washed the fuck off. Okay? That's extra. I don't normally do all of that. Make sure there's nothing in the corners. Nope, that's natural. That's just natural bamboo. And then I'm going to dry this. I'm going to try to dry it standing as best I can. Because at least at a slant so the water drips off. Like that. Put it at a slant so the water drips off. Bread's cooking. Here now we're going to go store the fucking, store the pasta. Store the pasta. Oh, we're risking it. I'm not washing these before I use them, so whatever. Reuse them. And get ready to wash the pan. Extra pasta. I didn't put oil on it this time. Let's see if I could get this in here without making a mess. Okay. Pasta good. Saved one of them from going on the ground. Pasta's good. Let this cool down a minute before I put it in the fridge and fuck up the whole ecosystem that is my refrigerator. That's how you get botulism. One more paper towel. One more paper towel. We're going to hot wet it. Barely clean up crumbs and debris on top of the fridge. The freezer, I mean. The extra freezer. Okay. One more time on the ground. Because I don't want to bring no fucking foodie bits into my living room where I'm about to go eat. Right, okay. I think we're good. I don't see any more cheese on the floor. We can hang the pot. I should dry it here. I'm going to put it on the drying rack. Pot's on the drying rack. Cheese things on the drying rack. Butts up because, you know, the butt is going to be the next thing that touches the butt bottom or something. I could wash this out now. Okay, start with the lid. Start with the bottom because I want to put the lid on top of a clean pot. This I don't need to do too much. It was just boiled water, pasta. I didn't use oil. But I still washed the outside because it touched the top of my fucking sink. Handles, everything, spout. Inside, do again, do around. Sponge never touches the sink. It just goes in the next thing I'm going to wash. Contact transfer, you don't want to do it. Water's too hot for me to hold, but it's cleaning off all the motherfucking shit. Inside. Oops, I keep knocking that thing over. Burn my hand, goddamn. Cold water rinse. And this we just did a whole motherfucking dish cycle. Okay, and we didn't see no roaches, right? So who's got roaches? They like to come out when you do the dishes, no? They like to be like, what's up, bitch? I'm thirsty. So, we didn't have no visitors today. Looks like they are all on vacation or something. Must be school break. They got a summer break or something. They don't want to be at Auntie Margie's house. Okay. That's wet. We're gonna dry that on Diatomaceous Earth fucking basket. And now the lid. Inside the lid, inside the lid. Rub on the glass. We're gonna do the outside of the lid too because that's where mold spores land. Handle. This cold water now is okay, whatever. Pot just heated up, don't care. And now I have a full meal. I have garlic bread, veggies, beef pasta, with cheese, marinara sauce. My sponge don't have a bit of motherfucking pasta sauce on it. No food on the sponge. I don't know how many people use a sponge and hang that shit up when it's still dirty, but you're nasty. Clean out the top of the soap from my sink. That cleans up the fingerprints, cleans up what I touched on it. Then, hang the sponge, show it dries, so I don't have a nasty, stinky sponge. I know there's no food debris on there, so when I come back to it, it's not going to smell nasty. Rinsing all the soap off completely because soap is a chemical. Especially, I got bleach in my soap, so I want to make sure I get it all off. Here we go. So when they come back and try to say that this shit is motherfucking meat, I'm going to show you guys this video on how I cook a meal, how everything in my house gets done. Very OCD. Very motherfucking clean. I don't know. It's going to... very OCD, very clean. My meal is ready on time. I'm going to get the garlic bread. The only thing I haven't washed is these. I'll wash these later. Ooh, garlic bread, nice and buttery. Ah, shit. And, okay. That's my meal. This is my meal. This is what I have for dinner tonight. Leave me the fuck alone, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. I actually am going to wash this now because I don't want to wait. This goes in the trash. It has butter on it. Roaches love butter and grease. There's food particles on here. Put those in the trash too. I'm not trying to send them down my sink. Close this. Turn the power off. This is the last thing I gotta wash before I get to eat my motherfucking food now. And we're gonna just do a little hand wash on this one. Because I already cleaned my sponge. And then by now, the pasta should be ready to go into the fridge. It should have cooled down enough. And this is going to get to dry off as well on the Diatomaceous Earth mat. I'm going to get a paper towel I'm going to use to wash my hands and one to wipe my face. So one's for the food I'm going to eat and one's for my fucking face. Right? I just wipe the sweat all off my face. This one's going to get used to either wipe my counter or my floor again because why waste paper towels? Counter got to get clean with cleaner anyways. I'll use this to clean the trash can, lid of the trash can. Okay, so I'm taking my paper towel and put it on top of my drink because I'm going to take that to the kitchen. This is still too warm, I think, to put in the fridge, so I'm going to let it sit out till I'm done eating. Have a great dinner.